The Lord has shown me many plans regarding this year for my life. And as He began to show me these plans and speak these words over my life, admittedly, I got a little nervous. What if I can't do it all? What if I miss a beat? Of course, He shared with me that I would be leaning on my own understanding and not truly leaning into Him. And so I accepted these plans with gratitude and excitement. But in the midst of Him showing me all the things He had laid out for me, I asked the Lord of one thing in particular. I asked Him for rest. I know how it feels to go through a season in life where you have no rest. And where there is no rest, you can't really find peace. And so I asked the Lord for rest. Now, we're only in February. We're on the tip of March. And I have experienced much rest this year, but not how I thought I was going to experience it. If I'm honest, out of the 8 weeks we have experienced this year, me and my children have been sick 6 out of those 8 weeks. A week has barely gone by that we have not been sick, throwing up, or the other one, or coughing, or fevers, or headaches. It has been a whirlwind of a year, and it's only the beginning of March. Well, I think tomorrow will be the beginning of March. So even today, as I was about to wash dishes and I'm looking at this pile high of dishes thinking, Lord, I don't have it in me. I'm thinking about, fasting, and I'm thinking, Lord, is it going to take a fast to break this sickness? Because I don't think I have it in me. And I began to just speak to Him in my deficiencies. And what the Lord put on my spirit is that I asked Him for rest. Of course, I don't get to decide how that rest comes. But He's given me rest. As much as I thought I was going to go and charge and do all these things He has told me to do, I've been resting 90% of the time and doing work the other 10%. And my go-getter mentality, my get it all done in one day, mindset that I have had since I probably came out my mother's womb has been challenged because I have wanted to just do everything, and then guilt, shame, and condemnation has been knocking so loudly, trying to break down my door of peace and rest and try to convince me that you haven't been doing enough. You've been resting too much. Oh, this is because you haven't fasted. This is because you haven't been praying enough. Oh, but you didn't read your word enough, did you? That's why you're getting hit with so much sickness. And of course, I go back and forth with my father. Sickness is not of you. Why am I plagued with sickness? Why are my children experiencing sickness if sickness is not of you? If I have condemned sickness, if I put sickness under my feet, if I have said to the enemy that you have given me all authority to trample on serpents and scorpions, why does it feel like the serpents and scorpions are knocking at my door? Why am I riddled with sickness and fatigue because of the sickness, and then I'm left with things to do? What's going on, Lord? He just began to just show me that I've still gotten so much done while I've been sick under His rest. And if I asked Him for rest, I have to truly know what that rest means. And I have to truly rest in Him. So what does that look like? Resting in the Lord looks like you're truly not leaning on yourself at all. So when it comes to doing the dishes, I haven't ate all day, maybe a few crackers, and I've drank some Powerade. And, I've tried to do things and it seems like I can barely get anything done because I'm trying to do it out of my own strength, and I'm not really resting in Him. I'm not really relying on him to help me have the strength to wash dishes, to help me have the strength to check on others or to get done the work I have to get done. I'm leaning into worry of, what if I don't get this work done? Or I'm leaning into the worry of, what if somebody comes after me because they're like, you haven't done the work? Or if I get criticized because of the work they don't see me doing. But they also don't see me just struggling to even get up and do something. So the Lord is reminding me, and even through this, he's reminding you. Even right now, he's reminding me to rest, to rest, to rest, to rest, to rest in him. Resting in him is different from the rest of this world. When I rest in him, I don't have deadlines. Jesus was never in a hurry or a rush. He did every miracle he was supposed to do in 3 years. He was only on this earth 30 years. I'll be 30 in 4 years. Yet he accomplished it all. He fulfilled his purpose. God isn't asking us to do all the things. He's asking us to fulfill our purpose. And part of that is resting in him. I pray that this word resonates with your spirit. That the Holy Spirit, the King of Kings, the God who gives peace and rest, would give you peace and rest. That he would speak to you in his still small voice and remind you, daughter, come find your rest in me. All right, guys, be blessed. Have a great week. See you in the next video.